My mind just went to Atlanta and Denver and everywhere else where there's been a mass shooting as of late.
A Salt Lake City retail store closed down for the day today after employees say a customer threatened to shoot the place up after being asked to wear his mask. Now, this comes just one day after the statewide mask mandate was lifted.
And although Salt Lake City has extended the mandate, as Fox 13's Sydney Glenn shows us, the owner of the local business, the Stockist, isn't sure the mayor's efforts are enough for what could be to come.
When you walk inside the Stockist, the rules are clearly outlined here. Number one, in bold, masks are required. Unfortunately, employees say today someone came in here, refused to put his mask on, and then things escalated very quickly. In the 9th and 9th area of Salt Lake City, the Stockist is a local retail shop, and like most other small businesses, the employees say this year's been tough. Today, especially.
We can't afford to take a day off because someone threatens to shoot our store up.
Yep. Josh Edgar says someone came into the store without a mask, which is against their rules and the Salt Lake City mask mandate.
I asked him to put a mask on, and immediately he just started to be really combative about the whole thing.
Then things escalated.
And then he mentioned that he was going to come back with his gun and shoot the place up.
All of a sudden, Edgar says he really started to register the weight of that threat.
Could this be it for me? Like, what if this guy is like 10 minutes away? Or like, what if he's just going to his car and grabbing his gun?
The owner, Helen Wade, decided to close down for the day.
I was appalled. I was devastated and appalled and terrified for my employees.
Wade says she was hopeful that Salt Lake City keeping the mask mandate would prevent people from acting this way. But she says she worries with the statewide and county mandates over, people won't want to comply.
It is exhausting to make up these rules and not feel like you're getting support from, your government.
Now those who run this local shop wonder just how much tougher things are going to get.
It's shocking. It's just the most jarring example of extremism at its worst.
I definitely am scared that we're going to see more of this.
Now the owner says they may have to take into consideration what kind of safety precautions they need to take beyond just COVID protocols to make sure everyone is safe, just in case they see something like this again. In Salt Lake City, Sydney Glenn, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Sydney, thanks so much. Now, the Stockist employees are not the only ones in Salt Lake City who say this weekend was tough when it came to the mask debate. The owner of the popular sushi restaurant, Takashi, says they had to kick someone out for refusing to wear a mask. This is the first time they say they've ever had to do that. An employee tells us the man was being aggressive and even yelled at one of the other employees, asking if they were the mask police.
A lot of weird attitude, a lot of comments that didn't need to be made. A couple of threats, not physical, but just strongly worded things with a little bit of foul language.
Both the owners of Takashi and the Stockist say it is important for them to provide safe places for their customers to come and for their employees to work. And for right now, while waiting for more people to get vaccinated, that includes wearing masks.
This shift of reaction going beyond local businesses. Police say a man is now facing charges after threatening UTA staff for enforcing their mask mandate. Farmington police say they were called to the Clearfield Frontrunner station after reports of a man threatening to beat up the train host and possibly kill her. Officials say he then made threats to the responding officers and resisted arrest. He was booked at the Davis County Jail on a number of charges, including assault.